Well, good morning. Today we're going to be tuning into how personalized measurement, like a Whoop, an Oura Ring, or a glucose monitor, can be used for thriving, not just for measuring. So we're very lucky to do it in the best way possible, which is while moving. And we have Andres, who's both a friend, an athlete, and he's transforming his view of what a gym can be to be a place where you connect at the mind, body, emotional, and energetic level. And I'm going to start with the following. Andres, what would you say is your key philosophy when you work with people in your gym?
Well, thank you, Pablo. For me, the most important thing is like to people with try to connect themselves with their intuition, knowing that health is like more than a thing that goes within, where you build a better mindset, And I think I love to put like in a very good base or a pillar is the mental health. I need people to have a great mental health, and that can transform with exercise too, right?
Thanks. And just 2 weeks ago, we spoke a lot about mindset, how important it is for thriving.
Sure.
We spoke about growth mindset. So you really see the challenges as growth and beginner mindset. And I like that even though you often look like the expert, you're always open to trying new things. So connecting to the intuition is very important. And I want to ask you, Andres, when you meet people, like it happened in my case, what helps you see the rate at which people can embrace exercise for their overall well-being, for their mindset and stuff, to not just do a program in a generic way?
Okay, well, first thing first, I need to know the person, like what is the context he's living right now, where is he with his health, and the time and the purpose. Okay, to me, a very good thing to have very clear with me and my client or with the person I'm helping is that what is the purpose that is driving you to do this? If I understand that, I can take you through a journey that is for you because your schedule, whatever else it is, I can help you and improve 1% like every single day.
Thanks, because I know when I came, you were very helpful telling me, Pablo, first connect to your purpose, start with one day, learn to love measurement and the gym and your improvement, and don't try to just do too much without understanding in your own body. I've been working, as you know, Andres, to also look at longevity. And one of the things I like is to help people and myself make a purpose a longer time. Because sometimes you may want I want to lose some weight, which is good, or I want to play with my children, I want a better sex life, I want to think more clearly, but I've been doing this exercise, which is like imagine your life 40 more years in the future.
That's beautiful, yeah.
And if you want to have not just long life, but a purposeful life, the quality of friendships, the quality of work, the quality of innovation, the quality of inner fire to bring things. And I've seen this key. Can you share briefly what are some of the ways in which those of us who are going to our fourth or fifth decade need to think about the importance of muscle as a key part of overall well-being, not just aesthetic and strength?
Yes. Okay. We all are energy. Building muscle, like you have a lot of access to a lot of information, and you already know it's like muscle is great for have strength that give you liberty because you're a very independent person. You will not need assistance to go to the restroom, to take a bath. That makes you feel like, okay, I can handle it for myself. But one of the greatest things I would love to tell this is that we are energy, and if we build muscle, we're gonna expand our energy. We're gonna be like a more mass, And when people expand their energy, how it is their life? This is a question. It's get better, right? you feel like you have a more purpose-driven, and you're going to enjoy whatever you are doing. Going out for a coffee with friends, you're going to experience it in a much better way. So understanding that muscle is great for all the things in this plane, expand your energy. I think that's important.
Thank you. And that I really felt. I came first thinking I wanted to maybe lose some body fat, strength, to be healthy into my future. But then I realized that feeling the strength in my body allowed me to connect to possibilities beyond thinking.
That's it.
And that allowed my body and my own intuitive being to just feel, I think, like most things in nature have. You see animals, when they go into nature, I sometimes see tigers or jaguars, and I can feel like they feel the mountain. So now let's go with this very good start to measurement, because you were the one who motivated me to get the Whoop.
Yeah.
I already had an Oura ring for sleep. And I was always careful to make sure measurements did not take away from inner intuition and a good connection of mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit how you have brought this philosophy of wellness, of thriving, into the new age of personalized measurements like the Whoop.
Yeah, okay. Love that question. Like Pablo said, the intuition, it will never have a replacement. Okay? Measurement is a ally that will help us to be more, to expand our intuition, knowing better ourselves. So I have a story of myself. Like a month ago, I have a flu that very hard hits me, and I start seeing the metrics and all that kind of stuff. So 5 days, 6 days out in bed. Okay, good. I recovered. What I saw is that my body doesn't was like ready to start training again. Not lifting weights, no running, nothing. And that measures, and I ask myself, how I'm feeling? No. My intuition said that I'm not ready. So, and my metrics are telling me this and this and this and this. So I wait a whole week where I keep eating like if I was training. I keep like resting, hydrating, everything. And 1 week later, my recovery boost 98% with my HRV 87.
Wow.
Like when I was training.
Yes.
So what happened to me is like, I make a smart move. I use my metrics to help myself to be in a better health. Because, dude, I don't make money on training. I do this because my mindset, how I expand myself as an entrepreneur, you know? But these things, like, people, this thing is amazing. So, I'm gonna say one last thing about this. I told you the amazing stuff. Look, knowing yourself it's awesome, because if you are a person that have the anxiety, knowing that this metric, oh, I'm not sleeping good, and that will make you feel more anxiety, feel guilty, it's not for you right now. Work on yourself, do the things you have to do to let go that, I don't know, like that metrics tell me that I'm in a bad shape or I'm not sleeping. Take control of this. That's just information. Do something about that and chill. And whenever you're ready and you have the self-control or knowledge, knowing yourself, do it, because this is going to help you a lot.
That really resonates strongly. And as you know, some of our common friends have also used the Oura ring for sleep, and I saw that problem in myself at the beginning. I started looking too much,
right.
And I forgot to think, okay, Pablo, when do you need to rest and stuff? And then when I got, and I just felt this is an ally. I confirmed things that I'm feeling, and I started to see the patterns like you mentioned. Mm-hmm. I saw how things improved very measurably: heart rate variability, resting heart rate, recovery. Now, I'm still new. I'm very excited to learn about the Whoop. So tell me now this second stage, which is, I know that for the fitness place you've started a community.
Yes.
Where people that train with you and you give them guidance, who have a Whoop, can have sort of like a shared space
Yep.
where we learn from each other, where you're able to see their progress. How are you seeing this evolving?
Oh, yeah, it's been great because, I'm going to talk about this guy that comes to the gym and he has a whoop. And always in the morning when he arrives, he's like, okay, look, I have been traveling. I've been eating like this. I see the whoop, I see the recovery, I see like the past week. And I said, okay, we're going to train like this. Because he came to me because he wants to be in a better shape. I'm feeling great. Like he travels a lot and he has a very demanding job. So I'm helping him to learn the analytics because I told him, okay, dude, I'm going to give you follow-up because of the group of Yo Soy Salud.
Yep.
I'm going to give you follow-up. If I see something that is like you're not spending enough time sleeping or I see your recovery very down, I can ask you. I said, okay, how is everything going? I can help you with suggestions or stuff, or maybe because sometimes they ask me for workouts for traveling. And I can tell him, dude, do not work out. Prioritize sleep, you know? So
Yep.
that's how I am doing the work.
Well, and this is one thing that, in the context of thriving, one of the things we learned from the blue zones of the world and Costa Rica is that the sense of community and even intergenerational learning is very important.
Yeah.
And sadly, there's some of the traditional disease care systems we have that they just measure people, let's say to tell them inject more insulin in a chronic way for life, and they don't really give guidance to learning community. It's over-individualized,
Yep.
over-medicalized.
Yep.
So tell me briefly where you see this going, and I'll tell you two parts of the question. One is, I understand Whoop, but it will be the same with many other technologies. They keep doing their own research and including new things. I know you're always looking at, well, are these metrics really connected to health? Mm-hmm. And they don't even bring them in. For example, they did not have step counter for a while because they were like, we're not sure that that's so important until there's data. Mm-hmm. So to some extent you have global learning in community, but then you have local learning. How are you thinking of the community aspects that can be learned when several people come with trust, with shared purpose, and open to embrace these new personalized metrics?
What I see in that is that, I don't know, that let's talk about like the tribe we're building, like us.
Yes.
So what I see is that the more we share of, okay, look, I'm doing this right now. I have like implement this habit and it's working for me. So when you share what you've been monitoring yourself, can help me to understand, okay, look, this is great. Pablo has incorporated, I don't know, some type of new electrolytes and is helping him be more hydrated. Or, oh, look, Pablo start walking 600 more steps, you know? And I said, like, okay, good. If Pablo is getting better because he's making more steps, what happens if I implement that? So I think that the secret is sharing how am I right now, and this will help you a lot of like every time is sharing, you know.
I agree, and maybe we'll close in that. Really, the conversation today is exactly that: an invitation to have a diverse group and to share. And one of the things I like of diversity is that it's almost like doing a collective experiment. Because some people may find through measurements that something they're doing with Qigong or with yoga or with a combination of running with weights. And the beauty of learning is that the more you share it, the more there is.
Yes.
Like the knowledge you share, especially from the heart and purpose, each time you share it multiplies. So that's why I'm very grateful to be here, part of several communities we share. The Fair community, the Soy Salud, some of the things we've been building. And I appreciate very much that you have this combination of, in a way, being an expert, because I think few people in Costa Rica know more than you do about personal training, because you're an early adopter.
Yeah, thank you.
But that you invite all of us to learn. So I want to continue on that one, and over the next couple of weeks, I'll try to open myself and start sharing with the broader community what are some of the things we're testing and learning.
That's great. Thank you so much, Pablo.
Thank you.
Bye.